Woo! 2015, what's up, guys? Alright. So I think the music's at a good level, maybe? Maybe turn it up a little bit. Whoop, whoop. Alright, guys, what's up? So we just finally got through that Facebook post. Everybody, welcome to our Saturday Night Live Workshop stream. We have a whole bunch of rum and cranberry juice going here tonight. Hopefully somebody's drinking with me besides Pink Ninja. Cheers. Oh yeah. What? What's up, Sabrini? Believes, welcome back. Let's see what's up in the chat. Pink Ninja. Taslim, QL, welcome back as well, dude. Good to have you. Pietro. Somebody was in here way earlier. What was it, Gramps? This is first time watching. Welcome to the Live Workshop, man. Good to have you. Interrogator Droid, keeping track of your galactic credits for free giveaways. He's always here. Usually, well, sometimes a little late, but he's here. Who else we got? QL, Crapsix. Hopefully you're still here. What's up? What's up? And a whole bunch of other people that have not said anything in the chat yet, but welcome you guys, and hopefully you guys are having a good Saturday Night Live workshop stream. So here we go. We're gonna be working on Templar Assassin. We're gonna be doing the zBrush part of it, which we were gonna do yesterday, but a whole bunch of business side things came about. We finally got the Start Ladder guys to add us on Steam, so then I could add them to the contribution section of percentages. And Boobies by Pink Ninja on this stream. Great stuff. Maybe you guys can convince her. I'm trying to get Pink Ninja to be a guest moderator on the stream. So she can, you know, moderate on cam. And I can concentrate on the stream and she can, you know, shout out some questions that you guys have, some comments. Smooth things out. What do you think, Pink? Alright. Templar has breasts. It's no big D. Templar boobs. Hey Fred, man, what's up, buddy? You got a Pepsi, no alcohol for you. Too high a tolerance, dude. You and me both, man. We have to. We do shots during the stream and. A lot of rum, like this is like half rum, not more. More like double D. Wow, really? Wow. Oh, you mean her? Yeah. Oh. Oh yeah, we also have a proof cam going on. He's passed out right now. I guess in their cat. Oh. No, stay there. You're fine, buddy. You're fine. Thank you, Pink. Alright. So let's just keep going. Yeah, I know, right? And we have the chat working on the actual video. I tested out. Yesterday it was working too, just the day before that. The past stream, it was just that, like, and it was the servers like we thought it was. So, yeah. Oh yeah, for sure, man. Thank you. And yeah, anytime that I might miss a question, get my attention or just answer the question for me if, you know, if something you guys know. And a lot of you guys already do that. So yeah, I definitely appreciate that. Pink Ninja's doing a good job of being engaging with chat. Hey, look at that! Shoutouts! So for the Start Ladder Hero Bundles that you guys seen the past couple streams, and we streamed actually some of the work for them. We couldn't show them all because we're keeping a couple of them as a surprise. But we finally got all the guys to add me on there. We're just waiting for all the percentage contributions to be allocated and finalized. Once that happens, we're gonna make them public so that everybody can start sharing them with their friends, and we'll be showing, and you can actually vote for all the items. So Valve is like, yes, everybody absolutely wants this, we're gonna put it into the next season of Star Ladder Season 12. And that would be fucking great, because we worked our fucking asses off for those things, guys. So I can't wait for that to happen. It's been like 2 weeks, we were working on screenshots and thumbnails and gift turnarounds, so you guys can, you know, appreciate the the models and almost how they look like in game. You know, we did actual like all the GIFs from their spells that we added, the special effects, how they move around, and then screenshots with higher definition because the GIFs have to be only 2 megs, which kind of like lowers the quality, you know. But we got you guys covered with some good screenshots. Too shy. Don't worry, we'll get Pink Ninja on here. Don't you worry about that, man. It'll happen. Definitely vote for it. Thank you, man. Thank you. And we'll let you guys know as soon as we go public with all the submissions. It's 22 items, not literal items, you know, for the heroes, because some of the submissions are for special effects or animations and things like that. But altogether, it was 22 submissions, which is freaking insane. So the chest is gonna be a good one. It's gonna be really filled up. So keep an ear out for that. No Jenkies track list anymore? Oh no, we got plenty of Ronald Jenkies going down, man. I have the list on randomized right now. It's just that we added a few other things in the mix as well, so he doesn't play as often. But that's all, man. You'll still listen to quite a bit of Ronald in here. Absolutely. Hey Frosty, what's up, buddy? You are the ultimate Latin cat herder, and your flock needs you. What? So Frosty was casting earlier today. I don't know if that's what he means by cat herding right now, but I don't know what the hell. Alright. So if you guys didn't see our design and our low poly, here it is. Our Templar Assassin. Quite different from anything out there, which was our main idea, in keeping it really Chinese and very sexy. So those are the main bullet points we wanted to push across for the set. And I think we hit on all 3 of those. So tonight we're gonna jump over to actually sculpting some of the detail. Hopefully, well, I don't know if we'll jump to all 3 items that she's got. She's got her hair, her shoulders, and her armor pieces. So let's see how far we get tonight. Maybe 1 or 2. And the previous stream we actually brought in our mid-poly version of the models, and we smoothed them out so that we kept our volumes, and we smoothed out everything so that it's super easy for us just to add the wrinkles and the bracer detail and all those fun things. And then for the texture, that's when we'll be doing the Black Lotus kind of pattern design for her dress. She's gonna have a little bit of a shimmer with a specular matte, so that will look really, really nice. Siamese Cat Gaming. Alright. Pretty good name. We should have a list of like the top names that we encounter during the live workshop stream. Did I work on her at all yesterday? No, I think I set up a couple of things for technical parts of the model for Abyss, who's gonna be rigging it and skinning it. So it was something that, you know, didn't really make a difference for anything you guys see right here. So yeah, I ain't cheating you guys last night. Smoothing the parts that I didn't get to. I think we smoothed everything actually. I think we finished smoothing all three items. Yeah, you have the best name. I can't even read your name, dude. Yeah, I can't even, like, I'm trying to read it in my head. Not working. Zoom in on the head? Oh, on the face? Yeah, man, for sure. Here you go. I'll even take off the wireframe. But yeah, usually you see her face covered by her default items, which look... Shit, where are they? Oh, wait. Oh, they're over here. There we go. That's her default items. Default hair and her covered up. Oh shit, look at that! They actually have her polygons poking through. Whoops. Oh, Volvo. And here you can see the stuff that we mirrored in red for our items, so we can have a higher resolution on the overall sense of our design. Worked out pretty good. A good resolution going across, even though we're taking up, like we're covering up the whole torso and then like a whole bunch with the skirt. But the UVs came out pretty good for that. Check them out. Pick up this. Oh, gee. Didn't help. Let's go with none. Bulb, please. You see the concept art? No, man, I didn't make any concept art. I sculpted and designed out of my head into the low poly. So I skipped that. Ah, there you go, Sabrin. Sabrin beat me to it, I think, while I was saying that. Oh well. Good job. Thank you. Appreciate that. Alright, so low poly. Now let's jump over to our zBrush. Damn, perfect. Okay. So here you guys can see we have all our low poly volumes in, and then we also smoothed and kind of blocked in a little bit of a few of the wrinkles, some by the skirt there. We X'd out this stuff in the back because that's stuff that it's mirrored, so we don't need to model any of that, so I X them out. We have a little bit of the hair, kind of like half showing, you know, where we're gonna, the direction of the hairflow into the ponytail. Same with the bun there, I kind of like threw in just some guiding lines. And then we have the hair and the huge ass ponytails in the back. I got Enemy working on some stuff on the bracers, some lotus flower stuff. And yeah, we're gonna start working on the rest, I guess. So we can start on the shoulders, which is the entire dress, eyebrows, and that's it. And then for the armor, she's got her sleeves, her bicep bracelets, and her bracelet on her wrist. Oh, and her legs. But the legs we don't need to work on. And then for the head item, it's just the hair, the chopsticks, sideburns, and the bun, and her razors. Too fast, too quick, too furious. Really like her hair. Ah, thanks, man. Yeah, I tried a whole bunch of different designs for the hair, and this is the last one I came up with because I really wanted to get the chopsticks in. And when I had the ponytail with the bracer, I mean, I didn't have that bun before it. I just had like her hair being slicked back into the bracer and then the two ponytails. But I was like, man, if I have the bracer, it doesn't make sense that she's got chopsticks just going through her hair. So I was like, shit, why don't I just do both? And I put the bun in there as well. Worked out really, really cool. Made it even more unique. Yeah. You really suck with TA? I'm okay, man, but there's definitely one of the heroes I want to get better with. I think she's definitely one of the higher learning curve heroes. It's pretty difficult to be good with, but I like those kind of heroes. She does have a very special playstyle. So much burst damage and then a lot of like retreat and hide and repeat. And great for chase, of course. Adding a flower was thought of too late. I know, man. I wanted to add that lotus somewhere, but we have 0 polygons for that. We would have to sacrifice something fairly big. Unless we do like sprites. Of like using 2D sprites for the leaves around the lotus. But then we would require to do double-sided for them, so you see them from the other side at the same time. So it would still add up to quite a bit of polygons, so that means we'd have to lose out like on a couple of bracers, or one of the big bits of the big-ass ponytail, or part of the skirt. So I think all those things are so much more important than putting a flower on her hair. And at the same time, we're gonna have the lotus etching on the bracers on her hair and on her dress. So I think the lotus name attached to some designs on her model and texture are gonna be present. So I think that stuff is fine. And then the other thing we're gonna put into the design, texture-wise and model-wise, to attach it to the new Bloom event, being the new the year of the ram, is we're gonna put some kind of ram design on the bicep bracers. So that'll be pretty cool. Pink roses? No, I want to stay away from the pink stuff. I think we're gonna do like a slight, like bright gold or silver, shimmery kind of pattern on her dress. Do I play Dota? How much MMR? Yeah, dude, I'm about 3,000 MMR. The battery next to the user, that's your turbo users. People that pay $8.99 a month so that they don't get ads and they support Twitch at the same time. I know, man, the fucking poly limit. I know. Oh man, Proofer's not even on his bed. He's complaining down here. Oh, shit. Different item builds actually change your playstyle on Templar Assassin action. It's up to you to find what's most comfortable. Yeah, I mean, it also depends what heroes you're fighting against, right? So she's very versatile, absolutely. I can see that, man. Yeah. Okay. I'm sculpting, yeah. We have a fair amount of people in here. Welcome, everybody. Saturday night live workshop stream. Sith, when you export stuff to the workshop, do you select just the pieces you want to export, FBX, or do you select the joints as well? Also, how do you keep the UVs and the textures intact from the LOD? Sorry for the questions. Nah, dude, ask as many questions as you want. This is why we're here, dude. Okay, so let's answer your 3 questions in your 1 question sentence. When we export with FBX, the way I have actually we have a tutorial, so head on over to LiveWorkshop.com if you want to see step by step. It's all right there, but I'll answer your question anyways really quickly. You select the bones that you want to export with the part that's rigged to it. You don't have to select the entire skeleton. You can just select the parts that are rigged to your item, you know. And then you export selected as FBX, and then you're good to go. If you want to see that step by step, like I said, just head over to the website and you can see that tutorial. The tutorial's tab near the top. Also, do you keep the UVs and the textures intact for LODs? You mean instead of like changing them a little bit for LOD 1 or LOD 0? Yeah, I usually keep them the same. Unless they get really distorted for LOD 0. I usually keep my LODs for LOD 1, which is the smaller LOD, the one that you see in game. Usually the LODs for LOD 0 are just to like round stuff out or to add a little bit of more detail to some sections if you want to like bring out, like we did for our sniper set for Star Ladder. We had stitches like all over his wrappings of the sniper and some stitches on the cloth that he wrapped, you know, at the tip of his rifle. So for the LOD 0 for those guys, I kind of like modeled in the stitches and I extruded them out so they had extra volume to them. So those are some of the kind of tricks and hacks that you can do for your LOD 0, so that when people zoom in on the cinematic mode, that little corner button near the or inside of the avatar, people zoom in and you get to see all that extra detail. But you shouldn't bake to it because, you know, it's seen a lot less. It's also seen though when people are gonna purchase your item. So if they're spinning it around in the preview window, you know, it's really cool for that. So if you have extra time, spend a little bit of time to LOD 0. It's a nice little bonus, but not the most important. Sometimes. Depends on the item. If it's on the avatar, like in the face piece, usually a good idea to add extra polygons so that you get render sections for smooth stuff. Is this set gonna have custom particles? No, we cannot use special particles for New Bloom stuff. It was one of the commandments from Valve for this stuff, so we can't, fortunately. Otherwise we would have. But we are adding a super long ponytail. Check that out. It's gonna be like the longest ponytail ever, and it's gonna have really awesome animation because she moves quite a bit and crouches and all this, you know, her movements are really exaggerated. So that ponytail with extra bones and physics that we're adding, which are not special effects, they're they're bones physics. So that's definitely not one of the limitations that Valve mentioned under post. I think we're gonna stand out with all this extra little hair flowing about. It's gonna be really cool. It's almost like a cool, really special effect, right? You think she needs some big fucking sleeves? Well, she's got a big fucking sleeve, man. Check that out. Goes down to her knee. And she's already got extra bones there from her default one, so that's why we kept that kind of sleeve on her right side. But we took it away from the left side, and she also has bracers on this side. We just didn't bring into zBrush. It works out, man. It's gonna work out. We're also added bones for her skirt. So you can have secondary animation on the skirt as well. Really unique stuff, guys. What keyboard do I use? I think that's in the FAQ, man. If it's not, let me know and I'll add it on there. But yeah, it's a Corsair, and the number of it is a K95 or something. I think. Make sure on the FAQ below, man. It's got all my hardware that I use and software, I guess. Ruman, hey Manny, been watching your workshops for the last couple of months. Oh, cool. Loving the tips. Right on. The first one I watched was so stoked to see XSI being used. Yeah, dude, it's the best program out there for low poly, mid polygon modeling and rendering. It's amazing. You're a modeler too, and have been using Maya for a little while. But when I saw your videos, it made me remember how awesome XSI is, and I reinstalled it, and now it's my main modeling tool once again. Dude, you fucking deserve our approving tennis coach. There's no way we can't bring him out for this shit. Hold on, man. Hold on. Stick to XSI. Way better. Way more streamlined. Way faster. Better tools. Hands down, man. Hands down. Best app. Yeah, New Bloom's gonna be around February at some point. Ponytails are basically custom particles. Yeah, but they're not using any particle effects or that tool set at all. So we're good. We're good to go, man. Is that a light Latino accent you hear? Oh shit! Look at you, man. Most people don't hear that. Yeah, man. Mexican, born and raised, and then moved to Canada. So I have dual citizenship. So I'm Mexican Canadian living in California. You could have read that in FAQ too. I'm gonna throw you a cap. I'm gonna throw you a cap. Oh, come on. We'll put him up there, babe. We'll put him up there. I know, you can help him. Go ahead. It's safe, I swear. Oh, did he find it? Oh, thank God. Alright, there. We have the proof cam going on. I shouldn't have said anything. His Spanish is really good, though. Well, I hope so, man. Born and raised in Mexico. We haven't found any info on adding cloud physics to models. The particles are even more covered than this. Yeah, it's kind of tricky, man. We're gonna make some tutorials in this year, so absolutely. It's gonna be something that people have asked us for a lot. We just need to find some spare time to start doing tutorials. It's just really difficult right now because we have so much work and so much interest from a lot of different parties for LiveWorkshop sets and chests and tournament stuff and all sorts of cool shit going on in 2015, you guys. It's gonna be a good year. The room, man. Over at Lucasfilm, I converted quite a few people over to soft image from using Maya, and they're like, "Oh my god, dude, this is so much better." And I was like, "I've been trying to tell you for years." And then they finally, near the end of it, we finally got them across. You're gonna be streaming from now on? Oh shit! What are you gonna working on, man? That you're gonna be streaming? Share with us. Can't just leave us hanging like that. Or LEDs, do you just manually move the vertices? Yeah, it really depends if you... Depends on how important the LED is. If it's super important, like something on the face, you know, or something super detailed, like a, I don't know, you have like a sphere or some sort of torus, you know, on the hairpiece or something like that, then it probably makes sense to make your LOD 0 your main baking mesh, and then just taking away polygons for the in-game LOD 1. But if not, usually, yeah, just cut into the mesh. Maya is a kind of shitty for cutting into the mesh. I think 3D Studio Max is a little bit nicer, but Softimage you can cut across anything without any issues. I can show you that real quick, man. So, you know, say we want to add extra loops to our hair here, and this I'll show you. Let's put on this UV so you can see that they stay intact. And it's like, okay, you know, like this is getting kind of super low poly. It's fine, you know, but it just bear with me, you know. Say this is super low poly, right? Like, okay, we're gonna make it higher poly. We need more edge loops, so you can just go in here and start adding edge loops, and it's not gonna destroy the UVs at all, even if we start cutting into it like this. See, and even if you want to go in the middle, you can start adding birds in the middle with Softimage. Maya. Whoops. So you just do that, and you kind of move those guys up and make all your stuff a little bit rounder, you see? And then you just use that for the LD 0, and it's gonna look way rounder for the avatar and when people zoom in. Super easy, right? And check this out. Softimage keeps your stack. Be like, oh, I shouldn't have done any of that shit, so kill it. Right back to where we were. Oh shit, well no, there's a few more. There we go. And split. There. Back to where we were. Keeps a stack of all your history. It's really nice. Maya. Much. Alright. Let's take a short break and we'll jump back and start doing actually some zBrush and sculpting the hair. Be back in a couple minutes, guys. Go fill up your drink. Go have a walk. Take the dog outside like this dog over here. And we'll come back. Don't go away. And we have the dog waiting for a treat. He's being so good. Okay. Oh boy. Good boy, Proof. Alright, dog. Did he take the towel off the chair? Gonna rip the pillow up. You got them all, Proof. You got them all, buddy. Alright, guys, welcome back. Love that Lone Druid said, been waiting for it for ages. I know, dude. I was talking to a Bulldog the other day, and he was like, dude, what's going on? Like, are we waiting for it? It's like, yeah. I think Valve is waiting for Source 2 to be released, so they can use that submission and all this additions that they did to the system, so that all the stuff, all the extra stuff that we did, is actually streamlined, and it's easier to not only for that set, but for all the sets after that. Because we did have quite a bit of new things going on for it. So that's what's going on. That's why there's been such a long delay on that set, unfortunately, guys. That's all the information I can give you. What happened to that Headless Chaos Knight set? The Headless Horseman set? It's almost done, and we're gonna try and push it into a LiveWorkshop chest, along with 5 other sets from us. So we're gonna make a big push for it when we finish one more set, which is gonna be, I think it's the Life Stealer. We're gonna jump on right after we finish some of this stuff, the New Blooms event, and I think we're gonna add one more thing to that chest, maybe an extra set on top of that, which might be like the Death Prophet that we have like half done, or maybe a Courier. So I don't know, maybe a Courier will kind of mix things up. So maybe a Courier and a Life Stealer mummy set. I'm really excited to get back to that as well. No Lion Puppy, I know. Well, he had it on today, but he was getting really hot and he wanted to play with his ball, and he gets, he doesn't move as much with his sweater on, so we took it off with it. Yep. Until the dog returns, we're gonna take off Proof Cam. Yep. Can you see the set? Oh man, we actually haven't even really showed it on like in game, which is gonna be crazy awesome when you guys see it, because it's such a difference from seeing screenshots or whatever. But let's show you guys a quick preview. Why the hell not? So this is going to be just the color pass. It's not going to have all the effects and smoke and lava pouring out, or hoof prints, or the cape flowing everywhere, but you guys can see at least a little bit. Let me load it up. Pull this guy aside because we have a lot of sets up here that we can't show you right. Let's see, Chaos Knight, scene. Alright, so this is just a test pose that I was kind of like throwing around for the loading screen, which I haven't really started working on besides this quick pose. But it'll be a good way to show you guys the set. You guys can see our lava horse. I don't know what else to call it. We don't have names for this stuff yet. And he's got his sword. So the sword and the horse both kind of like drip, and there's like lava pouring out of them and onto the ground, leaving a trail. There's embers and ash and smoke coming from his neck hole. He's got his pumpkin there on his hand, which replaces his shield of the Chaos Knight. And it has effects, embers and ash and smoke coming from the mouth as well. Fire from the eyes and lava dripping from the mouth, hoof prints, the tail, cape, all ghostly and shit. And then we also replaced the Q effect, the ultimate, the dying animation, idols, teleportation, spawn animations. This set is packed more than anything we've done before for Dota 2, so I cannot wait to show you guys in game when we get closer to putting all the sets together. Undying, does Undying have slots for items, or they only stupidly overpriced them? Right now they only have the Tombstone, which was made by Valve, and the set itself is divided and separated, but it's not available in the workshop. And I think it still needs one extra item. There's not enough items to do something super unique, especially because his armor's all over the place, and it's a really small texture and low poly count. So I want to talk to Valve and see if they can add one more item for his body somewhere, like the belt or something like that. So yeah, because we actually started a Viking set for him back at TI4 when we did art workshop presentations, and my presentation was sculpting in zBrush, and I was sculpting the entire face that I'm replacing for our Viking set. So yeah, man, good question. Hey, cat girl, what's up, girl? What up? That's a lot of girls in one sentence. Yeah, and that was breaking down. Not available. Hey, Dante, what up, dude? Dante 2. Butterman Bows, what up? Get it back in there to play some Twitter? Alright, man, have a good time. Play some good carries. Do we have a schedule? Not yet, dude. Like, we have a schedule up on the website, but it's empty right now because it's really hectic. So it's kind of hard to nail down an hour for us for all the crazy work that we get done. But that's the goal, man, to get a schedule on there, and you guys being able to actually set reminders and alarms for all the shows. So we can post like the shows for the week, and you guys can just set alarms for the shows you want to watch, whether it's LiveWorkshop show, myself, other LiveWorkshopper artists, or other people from the industry that will be helping out as well. So that's the idea. Something we want to push forward. Oh, dude, you can totally zoom in and see the Death Prophet locket. I already tried it in game, and we actually have a special effect on the locket itself. We have this little like shimmery kind of like, you know, ding, kind of, you know, this kind of like bright teeth kind of sparkles. We have that happening every now and then on the locket, so people are like, hey, what was that? And then they can zoom in, they can see the human version of the Death Prophet, because we have a little bit of a love story, like triangle love story going on with the set. Do I have a picture of the Undying? Yeah, actually somewhere. You guys want me to dig it up? Give me a second. Oh, we kept the roof cam up over here. Dig that up. Alright, let me see if I can find that, guys. Hold tight. I should really keep that on the desktop. Maybe I have it on the desktop. I think I do have it on the desktop somewhere. Give me a second. I was like, man, people ask to see this shit all the time. I'm just gonna move to the desktop for now. And maybe I cleaned it after that? Hopefully not. Or maybe it's behind some of this windows. Pretty sure it's on here somewhere. Oh, that's a Millennium Falcon, of course. Where did I put you? Probably behind all the streaming stuff. True it is. Alright, let me minimize some of this. We're gonna lose. Ah, there it is. I want to move it to the desktop. Here next time. We're gonna lose it. Let me throw the chat back up. Okay. So here it is. Whoop. Oh, of course you guys can't see that. Let me throw XSI back on. So there's the head that we started on. It's obviously not finished, but it was our first kind of block out of the zBrush pass on our Viking. For Undying. For Dirge. Hey Kaludi, welcome in, man. Yeah, we made the pumpkin super evil and very nightmare before Christmas, he kind of, you know, grin, you know, happy to be crazy evil kind of thing going on. Pietro, did you see what we had in place of the locket before that we had the Death Prophet though? Are you that special? Still here waiting for the next set for Cuddle. Yeah, we actually have a good idea for a Cuddle set, so that'll come, man. Hopefully this year we can get to it. Start alert 12 bundles will all be sold in one treasure containing all of the sets. It's gonna be, I think it is gonna be on a chest. And you'll have to buy, I guess, one at a time. Just how chests work right now. I think that's how it's gonna be set up. I'm pretty sure. Anyways, can't tell you for 100%, but I think that's the plan. Medusa OP. Medusa's, yeah. I mean, if you let her go late game, she's built for late game. So just don't let the game go late game. Not playing Medusa until they nerf her. No problem, Duro, man. No problem, man. Have a good game. Alright, let's close this shit. And let's... So the marketing piece, I think... I want to put this guy in like a straightaway forest shot with a lot of fog in the background, blue lighting. And kind of like this kind of angle shot. You can see a little bit of the trail of the lava going from the horse and the pumpkin and everything. And then the cape in the background kind of thing. And then over top, we're gonna put the death character from the love triangle over top, kind of like puppeteering our Chaos Knight set. And very poster-like, very cinematic. I think it'll turn out really good. Whenever I can get to it. Alright, let's get back to our actual work. Here we go. Oh, did I actually see this? Huh. What's up, Peru Punker? Nezzies, welcome as well. You remember working on or seeing us work on the locket, but you're not that special, I guess. No, I guess you're not, Pietro. But what it was, we actually had a placeholder Bane picture in there, and we put a little flower on his hair or head. It was a cute little, like a princess Bane. It was hilarious. It was pretty funny. Juggernaut? Oh, that fucking Juggernaut. He's so difficult, man. So much escape on that guy. A really good idea for a bomb sign for techies? What's your idea? Although, well, you want to probably keep it to yourself, I guess. What's the polycount on it? Does he throw the pumpkin when the CK stuns? Of course we thought of that, man. I actually thought of that before we did the pumpkin. How much is the CK set gonna cost? Not up to us, man. That's up to Valve. Yeah, see, Sabrin's got me. Fuck, he beat me to it again. Good job, man. 2 for 2 tonight. Undying, yeah, man. I like playing Undying quite a bit as well. So and I had a really good idea for it. It's like, that's it. We gotta make the set, even if it's not ready for the workshop. We're just gonna jump on it, and we did during TI4. We started. I kind of blocked out the whole low poly for it, and then we started the zBrush during TI4. So the CK set in the thumbnails. What thumbnail? Screenshot? Screenshot that we showed last time, or a different set? Yep, a little Easter egg there for you guys. I should get zBrushing so we get it done before New Bloom. Yeah, no, we'll get it done, man. No worries. No worries. But you're right. We should do some work. So if we didn't answer your question, you can direct all your hate mail to Sabrin for at Twitch interactive.mail.com. Right now in this subdivision, we're just gonna do a little bit of the initial direction and layering of the hair. The next subdivision will make it really nice and smooth and cut into it a little bit sharper and make it more, give it more volume so it bakes out a really nice normal map. It's not just like slick back and that's it, right? We get some higher points near the middle, some sections here going underneath a little bit deeper, so we're actually gonna dig into the hair. And some sections we're bringing back out. And near the middle here is where we're gonna give it more volume. So when we do that, the specular in-game section will be brighter in these higher spots. That's the reason we're doing that, not just for it to look nice in zBrush, which it does. Then we'll do some nice overlaying instead of just keeping it like complete strips like that right now. Which thumbnail of the stream? Which thumbnail? Oh, when you were gonna join the stream, you saw that we had it on the background. Yeah, somebody wanted to see it, so we showed the model instead of soft image, man. That's what's up. They got you covered, Ping, don't worry. Do I have experience with Cintiqs? A little bit. I used them just a little bit, and then I gave it away to another artist at Lucas, because he was a concept artist and he really wanted one, so I said, no, I don't need it, you can have it. But yeah, the new ones coming out might be interesting if they've gotten rid of the very slight lag when you're drawing on the screen. So I don't know. I might take a look at them then, but I don't know. Oh, so we're doing some of this line work. We want to make sure that we try and overlay. And an easy way to overlay stuff is don't go too deep when you're pushing stuff out and bringing things out. But start doing like, think of it as an actual hair that you're trying to brush into the hair. So let's say we grab this one right here and we're going to brush that guy in. And we're brushing it out, out, out. And then what we want to do is like, okay, so now let's try and overlap it. So we're actually going to push it in about halfway where the new hair is going to come out. And we're going to brush in way deeper, and way deeper than we usually would. And then start bringing it right back out, that same one. That's going to create a nice little line between the two. So that's an easy way to start doing some easy overlapping on hair. And that's just the start. I mean, we'll make it a lot nicer when we go into the next subdivisions. But it's a good block out for this layer. I know what he wants. Yeah. then later when we do the higher subdivision stuff, we can start adding some little hairs that might have not really made it into the hair bun and into the ponytail, or maybe some hairs that are way too short. So we bring them out and we add a little bit of a bit of a spiky hair there that's kind of like falling out, and maybe a couple more here and there. So something like that, you know, that's just an example. I'm gonna keep that, but just so you guys know where our head is at and how we're gonna add that later on, not in this beginning stage. And also even some sections here that, you know, starting to look, you know, fairly okay for a lot of different hairs. A lot of the sections we're actually gonna smoothen out and not actually keep this busy. We'll keep some of the detail more to the corners and then keep the middle a little bit smoother, a little bit less less detailed, you know, with all the little lines. It's gonna look better from far away and for Dota, and it'll make a cleaner specular map at the same time. What's the difference between the really expensive Intuos tablets and the cheaper ones? The newer ones are like the touch tablets, which you do not need. So, I mean, if you want to buy something that's really good and not very expensive, the Intuos 4 medium is what I've been using for the past few years. And it still holds up perfect, man. You don't need anything better than that right now. If you're going for a tablet, that is. Cintiq, I don't know. I can't really say about the new Cintiqs. They're not out yet, the 27-inch HD ones. But there's a couple things to get used to. Like somebody was saying last stream, is you start blocking, you know, the right side of your screen with your own hand, which if you're used to a tablet, you're used to not having any obstruction, you know, in your vision when you're sculpting or drawing or anything like that. So you'll have to get used to that and get used to it a little bit of the lag if that's still present, which I think it is from seeing their last videos. So it's that. In the volume from this side, it looks like we actually need quite a bit more volume to start here to make this more bulging. A few more brush strokes in there, make it look like a lot of hair is starting to accumulate here before it gets into the higher pressure and more condensed section before going into the bun. Just what happens with hair. Proof. We'll use a bigger brush to kind of get some of these sections in first. I think we're going a little too small to try and block this stuff in. It's working pretty good. The back of the hair usually has kind of a curve from all these hairs back, and I curl up and then go into the ponytail. Extra little like pull going from the bottom there. I want to give it a little bit of a different angle and then start pulling across. We'll do that with finer detail later. Add a bit of more volume into the middle section, just like we're doing for the rest of the hair here. To look fairly decent, even though we're still at a really low subdivision level. All this stuff is still kind of block out stage, right? We'll make it a little bit more on the illustrative side, not super realistic like we're used to doing. So Keep that in mind throughout your whole sculpt. So we did some nice little overlaps here and there. Change the direction of some of the hair. And you slide them into thinner spots and then bring them right back out the other way and get a little creative with this stuff. And this is mirrored down the middle, so one of the things you're going to learn as you make more models, you know, is just how to fake that there's no mirror down the middle of some sections of your model when there totally is. See if our work. It's been a long time. Resets for 150? Good lord, that's a lot of money. How's the competition in my business, by the way? I do know a lot of the other workshop artists, and most of them are amazing, phenomenal people, and I like them a lot. Like, honestly, like, I want to say 90% of workshoppers out there are just awesome, awesome people. Friends with a lot of them. Oh no, that's a fuck up our sensitivity. Look how hard that's pressing down. Come on, zBrush. Let's restart it. Oh, for crying out loud. Totally say that in the wrong place, didn't we? Did. That's okay, that just means we can load up our hotkeys fast. zBrush likes to fuck with them. Alright, we're all loaded back up. We'll continue going on this. We're gonna take a short break, guys. We'll be right back. Don't go away. We'll fill up your drinks. I think we're still good, but this is gonna be a bio break. Be right back. was about to put proof cam on and he came off running. Alright. Welcome back, guys. Nom nom nom. Good rum. Good rum. Skilling up Medusa and pub stomping with her. Yep. Yep. As long as you don't get destroyed and your team's a bunch of noobs in the first 30 minutes of the game. Tell that to Navi. Ooh. Yeah, I know that they beat the Alliance today on that Chinese tournament, right? Fuck. Brush. That to come from some extra direction that way. Can add those little loose strips afterwards, like saying. I'm over here, I think. A little bit. That hair looking nice and smooth running across there. You can also grab the move tool and move some of these guys a little bit. Try that just a tad. A little bit of extra direction there, a little extra volume. Oh yeah, he'll do that. Ever consider making a model using my own features, like a goatee action perhaps? No man, I really haven't. It's kind of funny though. Do I have any videos of the initial model creation? So no, for her, I just sculpted her out in like a night, pretty much. I just went crazy and sculpted it. Designed and modeled her low poly block out. Basically most of the low poly that one night. And I didn't stream it, sorry. Gotta break this up over here a little bit. Right, like that. We do this. Maybe this. Hey guys. Yashka, what's up? And the person before that, I'm sorry I missed your name. That's a good starting point for that. Then over here, so I think this mirrors all the way to down here. Then that's gonna be unique. Actually, no, well, that's not unique. It mirrors over to this side, but from here to the top, it's a different section. I want to have some of these hairs flowing across this way. A couple of them overlapping them. We got a little cleaner when we do our next subdivision. This is just sketching in our main hair strand. Out. Just zigzag them a little bit, going across to the bottom. Really nice and smooth towards there. We'll give this guy a little better direction. Come up a little bit better. We'll have more polygon. Nice and dirty right now, but it's alright. Get cleaner. How much did you sell your bracers of the Mage Slayer for? $300. Lord. Hey, what's up, Immunity Bow? Thank you, man. Just getting started. A little early, but thank you. Get there. This whole side we don't care about, so ignore this side. That's actually mirrored. Alright, that's a good starting point. Let's do a little bit of the ponytail now. And we'll move a little bit faster. We're kind of warmed up now. Right side is mirrored, so we don't care about it too much. Go ahead and hide this here. Whoops. Fuck. Was it this one? Nope. This one? Yep. looks. Alright, good starting point. Move on to the first section of the ponytail. This one is gonna, it's a little bit smaller in the UV, so we are gonna go a little bit larger and less detailed. And take off the symmetry. I think we had a better line going on before I start trying to do that middle guy. Like this cut going in, so maybe, yeah, I know. This one larger. And starting a little bit of an angle to the side of that hair braid. And dig it into the rest of there. This part we gotta keep it a little bit flat because then the underneath starts mirroring with the top part. We get less curvy down. Larger brush. Little small.
Isaac was cornered. His mother, fueled with the desire to serve her God, was bearing down on Isaac. I will do as I'm told, my lord. I love you above all else, Isaac's mother repeated to herself. This was the end of the line for Isaac. His mother was far.
Sure, it's this line right here where it's mirror. Let's take another look at our UV.
Accepted his fate. God intervened, sending an angel down from above to stop his mother's hand.
Yeah, right along that line there.
It was over.
Right down the middle and the other side. Up into the middle of that brace as well. See that where that blue starts cutting in. It's our edge of our UV section. Have a good night, Beelps. Thanks for dropping by. What's up, Belge? Welcome, dude. You missed a little bit of shenanigans. Not a lot. You starting to like the hair a lot more? Yeah, I mean, it's kind of hard to see what the final thing is going to look like when it's just low poly without seeing the actual like detail and design and overall shape. It'll turn out good, man. It'll turn out good. Promise. A cleaner W1. What's up? Almost fucked that one up. Recovery. Vindicated. Some good initial shapes here. We're making this a lot nicer and clearer. Next subdivisions. Starting to look like a good sketch. Make this one a little bit thicker here. Alright, definitely more polygons, and kind of hard to brush that stuff in. Have to wait a little bit. Or I can go over it a bit more.